Oh, he's getting it now.
Hey everybody, welcome to Heavy Metal Customs. As you can see, we're back to work on the Warlock. We replaced a couple of odd end bolts, added some washers where we was missing them. I picked them up Sunday. Still gonna get some more bolts, but at least we did get some stuff done. And you got the locks done and the lock rod made, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the door locks, the lock rod's made. All of that stuff's taken care of. Turned out fantastic. Now we decided to put the radiator in. He brought this aftermarket aluminum radiator. It's really thick and it's different size compared to the factory one. So what I've had to do is sit here and move this thing around ever so careful and try to get it centered where we can use this factory fan shroud and everything will fit correctly. Let me bring you in closer and show you what I'm talking about. Alright, as you can see, first of all we had to get it centered from left to right. Then we had to get our height. And that height is correct for what the vehicle's supposed to be. I did reference some pictures, by the way. Now, this fan shroud. You can see it sits out further than the radiator. So once everything's said and done, we'll take a piece of probably stainless and go over here, make me a nice filler panel for that. This is as high as the radiator shroud will come up. And like I say, it doesn't fit this radiator that well. Making the piece here will be fine, but it'll look fine and it'll function fine. It'll pull good air through the radiator. But here's our other issue. See if I can get the camera in here where y'all can see it. See that bottom radiator hose? Yeah, I'm going to have to trim that shroud in order to get that hose where it'll fit. But these are just things that you have to do when you're adding like an aftermarket or a custom piece to make it work. Now, this is close, but we like it close. It'll pull some good air. Alright, right now Casey's fixing to go through these factory holes right here and get us some starter holes in the radiator so we know where it is. Then we got to take it out. And if you look right down here, this is rubbing. In order for this to come up here flat and bolt up correctly, which it doesn't even come down that far, we're going to put another hole in it. We're going to put a little notch in here. If you don't do that, then even though this thing will be bolted up fine, it's going to wear into that aluminum radiator. But we notch it, bring the radiator on in there where the flange is flat against here, and that takes the stress off of that and also will prevent a future issue with the radiator. Alright, well that's enough of that yapping. We're going to get to drilling and cutting and get this thing fit in there. Alright guys, get all them holes drilled. Yeah, we had to come up on these because this radiator flange does not even go down to that. But we got 4 good bolts and nuts on there. It won't go nowhere. And it looks good on the inside. Of course, well, it's got to look good. That's the only place that it will fit. Now we're going to try to get our shroud mounted up. Let's see how that goes. Alright, we got our radiator sitting where we want it. We've got the fan shroud sitting in there. A little bit more notching to do to get it just right, but we got it just right. Casey's got the 2 bolts in on the driver's side. Now we have to make that flange piece for the passenger side. We're going to do that out of a piece of stainless. It's going to be 4 inches by 18 inches. And of course, we'll use this plasma cutter, air torch, whatever you want to call it. Any way you slice it, this thing just gets the job done. stainless, pretty, yes. I want to put this towards the inside, this towards the outside, and this is the top, so pretty much exactly like I'm holding it. That's how I want it to go in there. Put a big bumper in my way.
Oh no. That's what I mean.
Yeah, this work, we'll have to wiggle jiggle. Let us get it wiggle jiggled in there, and we'll make it work. Alright guys, we got that knocked out. Yeah, that piece of trim fit in there really well, and it holds the shroud without no problems. Casey went ahead and threw the hoses on. We had to modify the bottom hose to make it fit, but it fits great. What we got now? Do the belts later.
We can do them now, or we can finish up the bumper. Your choice.
Alright, we'll probably go back to the bumper. Got it sitting up there yesterday. Casey got it configured and measured out, so it's sitting where it's supposed to be. What we got to do? Cut. No, we got to weld the bottom brackets. Yeah, because we had to redo the bracket, but to space this one out, the bumper was over to the driver's side way too far. But once we get it up in there, we'll get them welded. We'll show you the modifications that we made there. All right, got the bumper brackets done. Yeah, I know, right? I'm tongue-tied today. All right, what we had to do on this side is slot this one out. Yeah, don't touch that. It's fresh paint. Slot this one out so that the bumper go over more. Like I say, we was, what, an inch too far to the driver? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cut these tabs because they did not fit this bumper and re-weld them. Good deal. Now this side, of course, cut the tab, re-weld. But we had to actually put spacers in there and move this over a ½ inch in order for it to come all the way over here and be straight. Getting stuff like this lined up, in my opinion, is very important. I want that bumper to look good and be on there correctly. If the brackets look a little bit odd, that's fine. The bumper is going to cover it up, but fit and function is what we're after. All right, got the bumper on there. You see, she looks pretty good. We got the same space on each side. We measured from here to the fender. Then we measured from here to this bolt on each side. So everything's square and lined up. Good deal. All right, let's move on to what? Fuel lines?
Sure.
All right, we're going to move on to fuel lines now. All right, now we're on the fuel lines. The first thing we're doing, Casey took him old rubber lines off up there, and he's running some brake clean down through them. We want to make sure the metal lines are in good shape. Then he's going to chase them with the air. We'll make sure no rust or debris come out. You got you some brake clean in there?
Yeah, I lost a little straw if I'm into it.
It's on the floor, it's okay. All right, you ready?
Almost. Figure out how to get this up here. Alright, we're gonna go with side one first?
Yeah. Dig it. See. Oh lordy, yeah.
Dirty?
There's like trash in there. Yeah.
I need to put some more brake clean down there?
Definitely.
Okay.
And what we'll do this a couple of times. If it looks clean, okay. If not, throw away the steel lines and put in some new ones. You do not want a dirty. Now what we'll do is take clean side of the brake. Yeah, not bad. Just a little stain on there, but that'll be fine. No big chunks or nothing coming out. Alright, well we're going to do the other one the same way, then we'll get running our new fuel hoses. Alright guys, show you what we've been up to, even though we didn't get a lot on video. We've got the fuel lines done. We got the alternator bolted up, got the belt on. We've got a full with the power steering, a little back bracketry work over there, but we'll get it figured out. Of course, that radiator's all done up. Got the side marker lights cleaned in case you just laid some paint on them. Get all of them looking like new. What else did we get done, Casey? Of course, the bumper's done. Got the blinker switch installed. Dimmer switch, you got that installed?
Yeah, heater hoses, which we gotta wait to get a new cable for.
That's right, yep, got them taken care of. So yeah, all in all, it was a pretty good week. But that's all the time we have for this week. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got a lot done, but there again, yeah, we did get a lot done, so it was a good week. Well, everyone, I appreciate you watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Look for next week. We'll definitely get a lot more done, and we'll get it on film for y'all. Cool old truck, Warlock. You don't see many of them, so make sure you tell your friends and get these videos out there for us. Again, appreciate you watching. If you would, throw down some comments, and please like, share, and subscribe. Till the next one, I hope that everyone has a fantastic day.